to help the Middlesex market.
Speaker, my question's for the Premier. Premier, it would seem your government has a case of selective memory when it comes to the cancelled gas plants.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you some examples. Nobody, including 2 cabinet ministers, can recall a documented $710 million deal with TransCanada.
We saw it.
Somehow, your government forgot to include $85 million in your original $190 million costing of the Mississauga gas plant. You apparently couldn't remember anything, despite 2 former energy ministers admitting under oath the Mississauga decision was made by the campaign team that you co-chaired.
I don't know.
Apparently, selective memory has never been more convenient. Premier, the people of Ontario should have confidence in the office of the Premier. Will you uphold the honour of the office and give us the total cost of the Oakville plant today?
Mr. Speaker, I mean, again, it's one of those where you don't know where to start. First of all, the member from Nipissing has said that he wouldn't believe any figures that we came out with anyway. And so we asked the Auditor General to look into it, Mr. Speaker, and that wasn't good enough, the fact that we have an officer of the legislature. So we came forward to the committee yesterday and asked to have a special session with the Ontario Power Authority where they could ask numerous technical questions and get into as much detail as possible. And Mr. Speaker, once again, I wanted to know if there was something wrong with my television. I saw the opposition vote against it, and instead, Mr. Speaker, they spent today, the NDP and the Conservatives, trying to work behind the scenes to make sure that the Leader of the Opposition would not come forward, because, Mr. Speaker, if you want to talk about collective amnesia, it's the fact that the party over there has forgotten that they firmly opposed this gas plant in the last election. They would have done exactly the same thing had they formed government.
Thank you, Speaker. Premier, I ask about the honour of the office. You send out the second string and say, let them eat cake. Back to you, Premier. Premier, let's be honest, you do know the full cost of the gas plants. The Auditor General has testified, Premier, that you have all the information you need. You know the costs now, and you knew them then. What's worse than your willful ignorance is that your refusal to take ownership and correct the record following the Auditor General's report proving this government lowballed the cost of Mississauga. Premier, this behaviour is insulting to me.
Question?
It's insulting to the opposition. It's insulting to the people of Ontario. The truth is not a luxury. The Ontario people deserve to have it. Will you stop the deception and give us the totals of the gas plant?
Be seated, please.